Welcome back to another video. My name is Nicholas and this is Eating the African Way. We are back with one of the popular street snacks we have in Uganda. We are going to go through the history, where it came from, after there where it went, then after it went viral. I hope today English is going to English us. So introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. My name is Renita. Yeah, I'm Nico's sister.
You can see the big. All right. So she's going to be one of the people who are going to review this Rolex. I don't know. You know, kids born in 2000s have no idea where this Rolex came from. Which year were you born?
2001.
2001. Yeah. Just recent. So we're going to go through step by step as we go through the history. My Rolex is going to be 4 eggs and then 1 chapati, which we call the flat bread. It's going to be 1 chapati, then 4 eggs, and you?
Now it's 3 and 1 chapati.
3 eggs. It was supposed to be 1 egg. So as we all know, there are so many rumors. What do you know about where it came from before I even go into that?
I don't know. Me, I just eat.
You just eat. That's why I told you. Kids born 2000s have no idea. But so, there are so many rumors on Google or even other people where they say it came from Wandegia, but I think it started from Western.
Sorry.
It started from Western Uganda in a place called Kizinja. But I think I first ate Rolex in Mbale town, even Commando in Mbale town. I don't know how many years are those, but many years back. I'm one of those Kadogos who used to fight in the war when we were coming to power. So don't count my age. But it came from eastern side, that is Kizinja. Kizinja town. Then it came to Central, a place called Wandegia. Then from Wandegia, I think they also spread to other places, which I'm not so sure about that, but that is what they say. And then afterwards, it became popular. Uganda yonna. Exactly. So if someone comes to you and say, how could you describe a Ugandan Rolex? What would you say?
I'm really not sure, but Rolex,
Let us use English. I know we are not English, but
and I don't know how best I can describe it,
okay,
but it is something.
So we have 4 eggs and then sliced green pepper and onions, then umunyo, salt.
But me, I think it depends on what you want. Some can put cabbages.
Yes, cabbages.
Some do not. So me, I want mine with only cabbages.
With only cabbages. You don't want onions, you don't want green peppers. Okay, there is what we call nyanyambisi. Nyanyambisi is one of the best Rolex you're going to have. Others prefer it when it is cooked, but I prefer it when the nyanyas are raw, the tomatoes are raw. So every time I come to a Rolex place, I always order for nyanyambisi. Nyanyambisi. Ooh. But we have a guy called Rolex Guy. Do you know about Rolex Guy?
No, I don't.
You are in Uganda?
I'm in Uganda, but
this guy has amazing. He does magic. He's called the Rolex Guy. He has like 18 types of different Rolex, and each has a different name. Now my sister is surprised by that. But I've been there 2 times, and I always want to go back there. I've never lost the taste of those Rolex. The Gorilla, the Kampala, the Uganda. There are so many names. I think you should go by yourself and have a look at this, have a test. This lady is so busy. She also has a small restaurant, so people keep making orders, and now someone has made an order. But we have to balance time and do this. Those people who always come to Uganda and want me to give them food experience around Kampala, I always tell them, let us first have a Rolex. Because this is the only thing that's going to, the first thing that's going to introduce you to our foods. After that, we go deep into our traditional food, our staple food, Ugandan food. Woo. I love the look of that. I love the texture of this chapati. By the way, we are looking for a husband. If you're watching,
I'm already taken. I have a husband. It is on its way.
Let me teach you something. If you go, you come to this place or to any place around Uganda, tell them you want nyanya mbisi. For them, they will know. So if you don't tell them, they will fry the tomatoes into
Everything
the eggs,
together.
everything together. But I prefer nyanya mbisi because it brings out the taste of real Ugandan Rolex. Supu. By the way, we are going to have. By the way, after Rolex, we are going to have other 2 street foods which can be made at this exact place. So this one is done. Let us just make this so quickly, and we come to the end. Before we go to the end, we have other 2 street foods we're going to play at this place. So let us do our nyanyambisi, and then we do this quickly, and then we come to the end of this video. But these people go through a lot of struggles. It is not that easy. Omunyo guliwa tulina okukiggala omunyo gubuze. So there's something I always add on my Rolex, which is avocado. You're not going to find it at any of these guys' place, but you can order or you can buy one for yourself, and then they add it into your Rolex. So I came with mine. Kino chika. Ojja kuwa wakati ngenda mukisaamu ki. So let us do this. We are not going to be so neat, but I think we can do something simple. Okay. But I'm pretty sure you can do this at your home. You can do homemade Rolex and enjoy this. We're just giving you something we always have on the street. One of the popular street foods we have in Uganda. You might be asking how I'm going to roll this, but it's so easy and can easily be done. Woo! Ate iragawa. Now, this is beyond what you have been watching in other videos, what you have been listening to, what you have been reading. The fusion of the tomatoes and then avocado, not avocado. It brings out that taste you're not going to find anywhere in this world. I think all of you should come to Uganda. Uganda should be your final destination. This is because we offer varieties of food, many places you can go to, wildlife, food. I was going to say food life, food sector. Anything you can find it in Uganda. Just become part of us. We're always welcoming people. Oh my God, I love the taste of this flat bread. I know some of you call this flat bread, but here we call it chapati. I don't know where that name came from. Chapati chavawa. It should be a Swahili word. Oh goodness. Now, my sister behind the camera is making all the reactions, all the faces on my behalf. But you should come and taste this. Just one bite. You want one without tomatoes? Okay.
No, without green peppers and onions.
Woo! But I love the taste of every bite I'm having right now. So when you go to Google, they say this was discovered or was invented in 1990s. But I don't know how old that person was, but I think this was even there before before 1990s. I mean after is it before? Yeah, before 1990s. Because the person who got to know this, I think, also found this somewhere on the street of Jinja or somewhere in Mbale. I didn't have to sit down and then write something about this, but I think this came earlier than that. But in Central, you cannot, some of the foods you cannot describe how they taste. But what I always discourage, what I always encourage is to find time, visit us. I think Uganda is one of the countries you're going to have freedom to move around at night, anytime you want, and you're not going to spend a lot of money because of our currency. You understand? I don't want to go into that now. Come to daddy. This is always my favorite part. When it comes to eating, I always come with a lot of energy. So I'm going to keep this. I'll eat it later. Right now we are going to do Commando. So Commando is a mixture of sliced flat bread. That's chapati. What chapati is chapati in English and even in Uganda. Uganda chapati. A chapati. So slice of the chapati. And then the beans, then chukoma maji is going to come in last. So we're going to also look at that. But let us just dive into the second one. So we are going to make Commando for 2 chapatis. I know some of you always ask yourself, but how can you manage to eat all those foods and you don't get stomach upset, you don't gain weight? I gain weight, but I do a lot of exercise to keep myself in shape. I want to be a model in future. Okay, let us go. Oh. That is how we sharpen our knives in Africa. In Uganda. This is just a normal one, which is the most affordable street food we have, apart from the Rolex, because eggs nowadays are so expensive. At some places, one egg costs around 1K, 1,000 Ugandan shillings. At some places, where I stay, there is a place where you buy a Rolex for 1 egg and then 1 chapati. That would be 2K. I ordered for 4 eggs and 1 chapati. That was 5K, and I decided to have Commando and go and sleep. But Commando is one of the cheapest street foods we're going to have. And by the way, I ate the first Commando in Mbale. I don't remember the year, but in Central we had Commando for beans, but in Mbale they had Commando for nyama. All I had in my mind is that they're going to give me beans, but I saw them giving me meat, and I was like, I think this guy did not hear what I said, what I ordered for. But for them, they have been so innovative. I think even before all the knowledge came in Central. Sometimes English can we keep going. But I think after here we should do a local street food review. We should visit one of the local restaurants we have around or nearby. We taste all the foods in that place. I think that should be the next video. And I'm looking for someone I can do that video with. Maybe another YouTuber or someone who is interested in watching this video and you are in Uganda. You can get my number from this very video and description. You can get my WhatsApp number, the same number you can call to. We can have a chat and see how we can do this. We can do this tomorrow or next week, whenever you can have time. Are you seeing what is here? Yeah? Eba yabasooka. Ola bw'okirya n'ofa. So this is my sister. I told you we are looking for a potential You're looking for a potential man, gentleman. Tetwagala nte nnyingi, tetukyali ba bbeeyi. How is it?
This is so delicious.
So delicious. Oh. Is that enough? Because I want to send you away. I want you to disappear. So she's going to have her Rolex after, because she did not like what we made, but after she will have hers. So you have seen how these beans were cooked: the tomatoes, the onions, and the green pepper, the carrots, and also these ones they are flavored with a booger. One of the greens we have. Are these red boogers or green boogers? Red boogers. I don't know how they are called in English, but these are called red greens. Red greens. Kata akanyo kaitemu katonoto. Katoka kawe. Now when I was in Kenya, I ordered for Commando, so they gave me chapati on a different plate and then the beans on a different plate. So for them, I think that's how they do their food. But here, it's a different story. Also, when it comes to breakfast, I ordered for breakfast when I was in Mombasa, one of the restaurants. They gave me snacks, just snacks. But here in Uganda, when it comes to breakfast, it is real food. You eat until you say, But thank you so much for being part of Eating the African Way. Thank you so much for watching. You can tell us what you want to see next on Eating the African Way. Today, Sabon I invited, I think she doesn't want to be so much into the camera.
I don't.
But you have gained weight. What is happening?
Yeah, me, I don't care about my weight. Oh, good. I'm going to exercise.
Olya bulungi. Naffe tulagire yoya naffe tugendeyo.
You guys don't want to gain weight.
But I don't want to make this video so long. We're going to make chikoma maji. Chikoma maji is also now this one is interesting, and if your stomach is not strong, it can mess up your life, your entire life for the entire night. But we're also going to have it. It's a mixture of Rolex, as you have seen it. We made it. That is a Rolex. Then they slice it as they slice this chapati, and then they add in beans. Woo, the combination of eggs and beans. Oh, but we are going to have that. That's going to be the last one. Then my sister will have a Rolex, and also the person behind the camera will also have theirs. Maybe you'll see them if they want to be seen in the camera. But let us just Mark, just go Rolex esembayo. Chikoma maji. MC esembayo. We do chikoma maji. Then after we do yours.
Okay.
Maybe yours can be off the camera.
Ogena sala eriha.
Eri yango jagazaji.
Ogena lya ne Commando.
Netu tugenda kulya wamakole endala. Kwaze kulya. Sometimes people ask me, do you really eat all those foods, or you just put them somewhere? If you want to see this, come be part of this. You can be behind the camera, you can be on the table and see what happens. Sometimes we can eat, other times we can just observe, and we do eat. By the way, Ugandans, we eat real food, and we eat enough food. So don't doubt my eating skills. If you want that, you can call me for a competition and see if I can manage. So one thing we did not make here, it is is it a Ugandan pizza? I think it should be given a different name. It's not a pizza, but there is something we also make. I think I will do the video.
That looks like a pizza.
It looks like a pizza, but not a pizza. We're not going to make that in this video. It will be another one, a food one. So we're going to make chikoma maji, as you're watching right now. But also, this place, if you don't want to come here, you can get their email. As you can see, they have an email where you can place your order. Outside, you can go outside, they have an email. You can place your order, you can send them their order, they can deliver to you via their email. You can see on the screen. Python.com get for it. This is a video. By the way, if there are places we haven't gone to, and you know they have foods we haven't done, you can tell me in the comment section, because I always want to go to those places. So tell me, and don't. Someone made a request of 1 million goat. I can't do that video alone. But if you want that to be on this channel, we can share the budget. You can bring 50 and also add 50. You can do that video. And don't make those very expensive requests. Make them so affordable. So tell us what you want to see next on this channel, other sweet foods you want to see. This one is the most popular one. In East Africa, Uganda is the only country that can offer you with a varieties of food, varieties of sweet foods. Because when you go to Rwanda, we have the same foods, and of which most foods are exported from Uganda. So, if you want to get a variety of foods, come to Uganda. Yeah? In a Jumia, you can order your tomatoes via Jumia on Chikubo online, Chikubo market. So, what we're making is not a Rolex. Though you first make a Rolex, then after you make Chukoma Maji. I think 2 years back I made this and then made it called it Chukoma Maji, and then after yes, so someone has just ordered it Commando for 1,500. So what we are having right now is called Chikoma. Chikoma is Chikomando, Chikoma Machi. The name is so funny, but we cannot find a stable name apart from that. Chikoma Maji. Mari muchirideko.
Chiba Chininja.
Ari Chininja nayo linnya ddala.
Chiba
Chine Chininja. Chininja. Soko gye wano kinyonyola. Biba bitabuse. Biba bitabuse. Thank you so much for being patient with us. This is going to be the end of this video. This was Commando. I think this is going to be the end of it. Oh, you can dive into the Chikoma Maji, the Chininja. The students have given it another name. It's called Chininja. Hope you can see how Chininja looks like. Whenever they mix it with the beans, the chapati, the flat bread becomes so soft, and then it becomes mawasoma baluzutemente bali amanyi ku luzungu awo ajjanta ase ani gwe mwesigawo jangu I wanted to call some of the students in the background to come and be part of this, but I think they are camera shy. No luzungu luyinza obbasumbuwamu. Wali wazze celeb. Ono ye celeb. Akubye combat. So you can have this. So before we eat this, how do you describe this to people who are watching this video?
We call it a Chininja, in our local
language.
Yeah.
All look understanding.
Yeah. So these people like the border guys, they call it Kizinja because of these eggs and the chapatis.
And about the beans?
The beans, you add them to make it more sweet.
More sweet.
And fantastic.
So,
yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can taste and tell us. I don't take the whole plate. I can even fight. How is the taste? I want you to describe the taste. People are watching. You can look into that camera or look that side and explain how is it.
The taste is so good.
Ono olabira nti fizi azirya. Please explain how is it? How is the taste?
According to me?
Yes, according to you.
The taste is very wonderful. Even the person who prepared it, I know it's like this.
The person is like this. Okay, you can have more. Is that all it is?
That's enough.
Okay, you want to add? You want to have more?
No.
Ngoli ampola. Kale, thank you so much. Wali omulala. Abalabaganye. But thank you so much for being part of eating the African way. My name is Nicholas and this is Eating the African Way. So this video has ended. But if you have any requests you want to request, you can tell us in the comment section. Send us anywhere you want, as long as we can afford that. If you have something you can add on that trip, also welcome it. So keep watching, keep tuned in until the day we depart from this world. Okay. This is what we have in Uganda. Some of the street foods, street snacks we have in Kampala. We are outside Kampala, by the way, today. One of the suburbs that make up Kampala city is the Kampala district. Students, it's a district. Kampala is a city, not a district. Okay, the students have told us Kampala is not a district, it's a city. But let us just say this is one of the suburbs that make up Kampala district. Okay. Bye bye for now. Catch up in the next video.
Are you an African in the diaspora with a dream, a vision, and the drive to succeed? We invite you to step into a new era of possibility, empowerment, and financial independence. Imagine running your own business from the comfort of your home or while sipping coffee in your favorite corner cafe. It's all within your reach. Join our community of digital business owners who have decided to step out of the norm of a tedious lifestyle, working more than 3 jobs, and create the life they want. Sign up at www.mugisalive.com and let your online business journey begin.